Boston, Saturday, June 27th. Cold Hard Steel meets United Rivalry as John Cena battles Rusev for the United States Championship in a steel cage match. Plus, Seth Rollins collides with Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It's WWE Super Show, Saturday, June 27th. Tickets and DVD packages available this Saturday.
You already know Kowloon Restaurant, established in 1950 and spanning 4 generations, serves a multi-Asian menu. Did you also know that Kowloon Restaurant is New England's premier Asian dining and entertainment complex, serving Cantonese, Szechuan, Thai, and Polynesian cuisine? And did you know that Kowloon Restaurant is also the home of the finest Japanese sushi? If you haven't dined at Kowloon Restaurant lately, then you simply haven't dined at Kowloon. Kowloon Restaurant, Route 1 North in Saugus.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Harley Race.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
This is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. I'm Dan Marotti as we check in here in MWF Studios Thursday, May the 14th, 2015. Very exciting weekend for professional wrestling here in the Northeast as WWE NXT begins its road trip tonight at Tower Theaters in Philadelphia, and the response was so great to the event that WWE decided to add a second NXT live event right back in Philly tomorrow night. There are a limited amount of tickets available online now. Head on over to WWE.com in the ticket section. That'll give you a direct link to LiveNation.com so you don't miss a minute of the action in one of my favorite cities. If you're in Philadelphia, make sure you stop by Downey's and give owner and master chef Dominic Centifanti a shout-out. Saturday night, the NXT tour rolls into the Washington Avenue Armory in Albany, New York, and I'm very happy to get an invitation to this one. I'm personally a huge fan of WWE's Performance Center and what has been established in the rapidly growing WWE NXT brand. Really looking forward to seeing the presentation up close and in person, and overall fan experience with these great athletes. You'll see Kevin Steen, Sami Zayn, fresh off his outstanding U.S. title match with John Cena last week on Raw in Montreal. You'll see Tyler Breeze, Charlotte, another lovely lady we've seen here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation, The Boss, Sasha Banks, and many more. Most of all, I'm looking forward to seeing the man on your screen, Finn Balor. He's competed for us here in the MWF back in 2005, having the gumption to hit the United States for a few weeks from his native Ireland under his real name, Fergal Devitt. And to this day, he's one of my favorite competitors to ever have in an MWF ring. He's a hell of a guy outside the ring. We enjoyed a few adult beverages thanks to Andy Wong in the world-famous Kowloon Entertainment and Dining Complex on Route 1 North in Saugus. Fergal, diehard Eddie Edwards, and Hurricane John Walters had one of the best matches in MWF history at Soul Survivor 3. I only wish he was here longer, and who knows, maybe someday in the distant future, he might be with us again after a successful WWE tenure. Fergal went on to New Japan Pro Wrestling and simply became one of the best professional wrestlers in the world. I respect this business. I respect the people that truly sacrifice for it. I do not pass a compliment like that along easily, believe me, but it's true. If you don't subscribe to New Japan World, check out some of his matches on YouTube, and you'll be just as impressed as I am, and you'll be happy to enjoy great professional wrestling from a true professional. I love Fergal's look as Finn Balor, and honestly really excited to see him compete on a different platform now in NXT. If you're anywhere near Albany, New York, head on out. It's going to be a historic night for the NXT to debut in New York. Tickets start at just $15. Great value for the action you're going to see. Running out of time here, folks. Would love to get any feedback if you attend any of the NXT live events. Great to get fans' thoughts. Tons of new content being added daily to our YouTube channel. Subscribe and enjoy over 700 videos absolutely free, with more being added daily. Don't forget the WWE Network is free for the month of May. You'll get the WWE Payback pay-per-view this Sunday free. You'll get the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view May 31st free. And you'll be able to check out weekly WWE NXT television programs and the NXT TakeOver Super Show next Wednesday night live, absolutely free. If you're watching this online exclusive on YouTube, click the link below. It'll take you right on over to the network, register, and start watching. We've also noted that we appreciate any support you can give us in paying the bills so we can keep the lights on, so to speak. It takes a lot of financial resources, time, and effort to pump out so much free content for wrestling fans' enjoyment. One way you can help is by using our exclusive links when shopping on Amazon.com and WWEshop.com. We get a tiny percentage of any purchase you make, even non-wrestling items on Amazon, and it doesn't increase your cost 1 cent. You can also help us direct by sending along a donation, $1 or any size, using PayPal at bw@bostonwrestling.com. We have tons of ideas on the drawing board, from live events to studio shoot interview documentaries to our Boston Wrestling reunion. Let's make them all a reality, folks. Until we speak again, I hope you and yours stay well.